Hey, welcome to the BoZone. We're going to take a walk through Ben's garden. Okay. Whoa, lots of sunlight. Turn around. Anyways, can you see the garden? It's quite lovely. Actually, this is called Journey in the Moment. Oh, what kind of plants are those? Coming to you from a parallel universe. Why? Whoa. Why am I doing this? Why not? Actually, it's because I have felt the urge to connect with those I know and those I don't know. Why? Why not? Hey, look, a fig tree. So lovely. Anyways, the whole point of this is to have a stage for creativity. Because otherwise I'll just pop. I've got a lot of creative energy, and I know whoever's watching this, you have creative energy too. And basically I miss you all, and this is the only way I know how to connect on the internet. And being that we're in parallel universes with intermingling essences. Oh, there's a kitty. Where's that kitty? There's a kitty. Anyways, so this is an introduction. I just want to say hi to my family, to everyone in the world. Cat's up checking over there. That's a journey in the moment right in itself. Now, I'm calling this Journey in the Moment because I like to do things off the cuff. Of course, I have to prepare myself a little bit by getting up in the morning and doing various things. But other than that, it's a format for doing various things I love to do, like cooking, music, satsang, hanging out, and exploring various topics, even making social commentary about the world situation, but in a positive way. Right now I'm just strolling around with an iPad trying to make sense of this, because you know I am a very high-tech person. Actually, the opposite is true. Now, what's kind of brought me to this in the last couple months, there's been some really interesting things, good things, strange things. A recap. Okay, a couple months ago, my wife and I, April, went to Hawaii. Okay, we went there to work as cooks and musicians at a yoga teacher's training course on the big island of Hawaii in the Puna district. Okay, the night after we arrived, in the morning, woke up, and I was having some tea, and then April comes over and says, we're staying at a friend's house who we rent a car from. Sit down on the couch. She never says sit down on the couch with that tone. So I thought, Okay, so I sat down and she opens the iPad, which I'm just getting used to, by the way, and shows me these pictures of there was a hurricane in Baja. And what was left of the house we'd been staying in for 7 years, the upstairs was now the downstairs, and the inside was out, and everything was just blown away. And then we saw pictures of the yoga center, and it was flattened. Basically, southern Baja was pretty much flattened except for the cement parts. Follow me? Okay. So that was interesting. And then, having just arrived in Hawaii, and we knew this before we left, there was Mount Kilauea, Pele's home, erupted, and she was flowing down the mountain with her liquid lava love, but encroaching upon the little town of Pahoa, which was right close to where we were having the yoga course. Now this was interesting. I thought, wow, now we're between a lava flow and a hurricane. And the idea of impermanence all of a sudden was really strong. And what was strange was I was a little bit of a shock after seeing the hurricane. But in not too much time, I was actually feeling quite relieved. I don't know why. Something just got wiped away, which was a relief. And that the volcano was somehow burning up past. I make an analogy out of everything. I can't help myself. That's part of why I'm doing this, because I need a place to make analogies and epiphanies and share them with friends that I haven't seen in a long time, and I also want to make new friends around the planet. And so anyways, in all that, I decided, what the heck, I'll do something on YouTube. I've only looked at a few things on YouTube, and ask anybody you know who knows me, I have spent very little time on the computer. But now I decided, well, what the heck, the internet. And also to share that I'm working on a book project. It's called Recipes for Enlightenment, and not that I don't make any claim as to any finality in my own state of mind, but an ongoing exploration, and hence Journey in the Moment. Also, I believe enlightenment means in the light of the moment, and whenever you're in that space, in the moment, you're in the field of pure creativity, and we all share in that field. So whatever I'm going to be doing on this YouTube channel is to share in the possibilities of being in that field together simultaneously, an us, a God us, if you will, and how we get to that place. And that's Recipes for Enlightenment, which are my own explorations into how to put myself in the state of open readiness. And so all of this is about that. I love to cook, I love to play music, I love the satsang company of people that believe in a sustainable universe. And I'm just spinning myself around under a grape arbor. Ooh, don't get dizzy. Anyways, there were a lot of grapes on here. And you see me looking around because I'm staring at an iPad and trying to figure out where I am in the whole thing. So I think that pretty much will give you an idea of what I'm attempting. I've also been working on a bunch of stories in another book. It's called The Family Stew. And it's about my relationships with both my family and my extended family, my family of friends, and how we all coexist in this world, and my sometimes humorous take on what that looks like. Wow, too much light. Anyways, whoa, close. Hey. Anyways, hello. Anyways, I'm going to have a lot of fun things to be sharing with you. It gives me a format for some insanity. I will definitely like to hang on the edge of what's appropriate and what's not. I feel like that's a fertile field. And take a deep breath, let it go, because y'all know this is just a passing show. Love you, like it, love it. What is it called? Subscribe to it.